Hello all, my name is Abdurrahman and in this video I am going to talk more on basic queries. So in the last on the previous video we have created the tables, and in the last video we have inserted the data into the company database tables. But in this video I am going to show some of the more queries that we can do. But I have created a video on basic queries, but at that time we were not having that much complex table. At that time we were having just a small table which was having 5 rows and 3 columns, and that's pen drive table. But now we have a company database table. So I'm going to talk about more on basic queries in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, we have this employee ID, we have this employee table, we have this branch, we have inserted the data into all of these tables. Okay, so we have all of these tables. So now I am going to talk more on basic queries in this video. I am going to show some of the complex things that we can do in SQL. So let's go ahead and get started. So now let's first of all, in the last video we have inserted the data into the tables, but we have not checked all of that properly. We have not described the table properly, but now I am going to describe the table. So for that I will be clicking here and making comment, and then for not confusing, so in SQL we can make the comments easily, like by giving double dash or okay, and then find all employees. Here I will be giving is find all employees. So first of all, let's zoom this one. Okay, now this one. So we have this find all employees, and okay, so now what you have to do is select. Okay, after that I am going to select asterisk. So here in SQL, as I said, asterisk means everything. So we can grab all of the things, like asterisk, it will be grabbing all of the information like employee ID, all of in first name, the last name, the DOB, the gender, the salary, the supervisor ID, and the branch ID. It will be grabbing all of the information from the table. Okay, so for that I will be giving here is select asterisk from, okay, and then I will be zooming in this one, and now select asterisk from employee, and now I will be giving here is semicolon, and then I am going to run this program. So now, so we have this employee table, we have this first all of this. So this is just a pretty big table, so I am going to make this position on the right. So this is on the right. Okay, so we have this one, and then okay, we have this one. Let's make this one. So as you can see that table properly, I will be moving this somehow. Okay, so we have this employee table, we have this last name, we have this date of birth, we have all of these, but we have all of these successfully created, this inserted the data. And now I am going to remove this select asterisk from employee, and now I am going to see for the other tables, like we have a client table, we have branch table, we have branch supplier table, we have workspace table. So first of all, let's check for branch table. Okay, branch table, so select from branch, and then first of all, why need the branch? Because we have not inserted that much data, right? So I will be giving here is clients, so not clients, client. Okay, and now I am going to click here and run this one. I am going to close this one, and as you can see here, we have this one, we have client ID, we have client name, and then we have branch ID, and we have all of these created successfully. And now let's check what is there in the next. And now we have checked client table, we have checked the employee table, and now I think let's check the branch supplier table also. So for that I will be giving here is branch supplier. then supplier. So now I'm going to click here and run this one, and I'm going to close. And then as you can see here, we have the supplier name, supplier type, and then we have supplier branch ID. So we have all of the things which are working. So now what I want to do is I want to find all of the employees order by the salary. Like I want to show that. So find all employees ordered by the salary. Okay, so now we have select asterisk from branch supplier we have, right? So instead of branch supplier, I'm going to give here is by employee, from employee. So select asterisk from employee, and now not this one, and now I'm going to give here is, but I want to select all of the things from the employee table, but I want to show them in the salary, or I want to show them in the order of salary. Okay, so for that I am going to give here is order by, not right one. Okay, so we have this order by salary. Order by salary, and now I want to order by the salary. Okay, so now let's give here, let's give just order by salary. So now let's run this program, and we are getting this one. Okay, so we have all of them are getting in the already in, they are coming in the ascending order. So the price is coming from the lowest number, and I want to give them in the ascending order, right? So ASC, which means in SQL ASC means ascending order. So we have this one. Okay, so now it's coming in the same way, and now I am going to clear all of the things, but now I will be giving here is DESC. Okay, so now let's click here and run this program. As you can see here, it's working. So it's showing from the highest salary, which is 1,10,000. We have 1,000, or we have all of these numbers. We have all of the salaries which are ordered in the descending order. Okay, so now I am going to clear all of these, and now I'm going to make. Okay, so now we have find all employees by the order by the salary, but now what I wanted to do is I want to find all of the employees ordered by the gender and then their name. So for that I will be giving, we have already select from asterisk from employee, but order by the salary, not salary, order by gender. Order by the gender, after that the name, or let's give name. So now let's click here and run this program. Let's do one thing, find all the employees, find all the employees ordered by the gender, then name. Okay, so now I think we were getting some error. So now let's run this program and see what's the error we are getting. So the error we are getting is unknown column name is in the order. Okay, so we have the error, we are given that order by the gender then name, but according to us that's name, but according to SQL we don't have any no column name. So it's searching for the column name, but we have no any column known as name. So we have, but we have first name and the last name. So there I have to give is first name, first name, comma, then last name. Okay, so order by gender, we have first name, the last name. But now if I am going to run this program, and let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so now let's run this program, and I'm going to increase it somewhat. Okay, so now as you can see here, we have this. First of all, we have all of these. No, no, no. We are getting all some error, I think. Not the error, it's not getting the answer as you want, results as you want. So let's run this program again, and now we have order by the gender. Okay, so first of all, what's happening here is it's order by the gender, which means that the first one is not coming the gender. The first thing it's happening is it's changing the gender into the alphabetical order. So we have MF, all of them, but here we have is first F female and then male, because in the alphabetical order, if you see, F is the first, then M is the later. Okay, so it's coming in the alphabetical order, so the primary key is also up or down. So we can do like this. And so now we have given find all of the employees ordered by the sex and they by their name, right? And now what I want to do is I want to find the first employees in the table, just 5 tables. But I want to grab all of the information, I want to show all of this, but I want to just show the employees, first 5 employees information, like 1 2 3 4 5 till Vijay Kumari, from William Thomas to Vijay Kumari, but I don't want to see all of this. So that's why I am going to give a select asterisk from employee we have already, and then I am going to remove all of this. But if you remember in the previous videos before creating this one, if you remember there, I have used one keyword known as limit. So limit we have, okay, no, we are getting the error. Okay, so I want to limit, I want to show the first 5 rows, so that's why I am going to give it is 5. Okay, and then I am going to click here and run this program. But every time I'm not going to change this one, so let's do one thing. I will be removing this comment, so I will be giving these comments in the description below. I will be giving this code with the comments also there. So I am going to run this program and let's see what's going to happen. So now I am going to increase its size. So okay, so you have just, as you can see here, we have just these 5 employees given. They are female and they are male also, they are all of them, but we have only just 5 employees. So now I am going to clear all of this, and now I am going to remove. But now what I want to do is I want to find the first and the last names of all of the employees, right? So we have select asterisk. Okay, we have this asterisk. So what we need to do is we need to just remove the asterisk, because I want to find the first and the last names of all of the employees, just names, not any other information. So for that I have to remove this one, and I have to remove this one also. Okay, and I have to give here is first name, and then comma employee dot last name. Okay, employee dot last name. And now if I run this program, and let's see what's going to happen. So I will make this some bigger. Okay, now let's see here. So we have this William Thomas, we have, so we are getting just these names, last name, the first name, we are getting Harry Potter, Angela Martin, Michael Jackson, Steve Jobs, we are getting all of these names, right? So which means that it's also working. And now what I want to do is I want to find the forename and the surnames of all the employees, right? So I am going to clear this one. I think I should put this result on the bottom. Okay, it will be better for us. So now I will be removing this one, and now I will be using the select first name. Okay, select first name and AS. I will show the, okay, select first name as, So what we are saying is, like for example, my name is Abdurrahman and I want to say that take Abdurrahman as the A or AR, like that. So that's what we are seeing here. Select first name. Okay, we are giving that select the first name column, then we want to give the as the name. Okay, and then comma employee dot, not this one. Okay, so employee dot last name as surname. Okay, and now I have to give it is from employee, and now I have to give like this. So now I am going to run this program. So let's run this program, and as you can see here, I want to put this on the right. Okay, as you can see here, we are getting, instead of this first name and the last name, we are getting the forename and the surname. Okay, so which is very better. So the point I want to say here is that we can change the name of the columns. Okay, like this also. But sometimes what we do is, for if we don't know, what we do is we drop out the table. Okay, right? And after that, after dropping out the table, then we will give insert this like this, and we will make the changes while doing that. So we can update the name of the columns here from here also. We can do this, right? So now I am going to clear all of this, and now I am and now what I want to do is find out all the different genders. So now for that I will be giving is select we have distinct. So I will be explaining about this distinct in the after. So after that, in gender. Okay, gender, then from employee, so select gender from employee. Okay, so we have this one, and now I will be clicking here and running this program, and as you can see here, it's showing is M and F. So here what we have just said is just print the gender column. Okay, so let's just print the gender column. We said that what's the data in the gender column I want to see. Okay, so it's also working, and now I'm going to clear all of the things, and now here I will be, now what I want to do is I want to find all of the male employees. So for that, what we can do is select again. Okay, I think okay, select. So okay, so I have given is select asterisk and then enter from employee. So select asterisk from employee. Here I want to find just all the male employees in the employee table. So select asterisk from employee we have given. So we are saying that grab all of the information from the employee table, but what we want is we want just print the male employees. So in this case, if you remember, we are going to use a keyword known as where, which is used for giving the conditions, like where gender is equals to the male. No. And now let's select here and okay, sorry. So we have this, all of this one. So we are getting, so we have this employee, we have this first name, the last name, and gender. As you can see here, we don't have any females in this table. Okay, just we have William Thomas, Edward James, we have Rami Kumar, we have Steve Jobs, we have Michael Jackson, and we have Harry Potter. Okay, so we don't have any females in this table. So we can, like for example, you have a big company, and in that company you have lot of employees who are working, but they are working in different branches, or let's say they have only one branch, and in that branch you want to increase the salary of the male employees. Okay, and for that you have to open the database and you have to do all of the things. Okay, right, you have to go there and change that this employee's salary is this much and that much. For that you need to go everywhere and find the male employees whose salary we need to check, we need to remember their salaries, right? In that case we can use this where gender is equal to male, or you can give the name of the column that you have given like sex or gender, whatever it is. So we find all the employees, find all the male employees, it's done. And now I am going to clear all of this, and now clear this one also. And now here I want to find all of the employees who are working at the branch 2. So let's check what is branch ID of 2. So what is the branch ID 2? And it's cyber security. So what we have to do is find all of the employees who are working in the cyber security branch. So for that I have to give here is select select. After that I will be giving is asterisk. No, let's give here only select asterisk from employee where branch ID is equals to 2. So we are saying that select asterisk from employee where branch ID is equal to 2. So we are saying that whoever person works in the branch ID in the cyber security branch, we want to print them. Okay, so for that I am going to click here and then I am going to run this program. So I am going to run this one, and so we are getting the answer results. Sorry, it's okay. So as you can see here, we have this employee table, we have employee ID. So the persons with the employee ID of 102, 103, 104, 105, they are working in the cyber security branch. Okay, so they are working in these branches. So we can do that also, but okay. And now what I want to do is I want to find all of the employee IDs and their names who were born after 1969. Okay, so for that I will be clearing all of this one. Okay, and removing this aside and selecting all. So let's give here is select employee ID comma first name. Okay, then comma first name and the last name. I have given this in the capital letters, no problem, I will be doing it correctly. Okay, now let's enter this now from employee, and now we are not given here asterisks because we don't want to grab all of the information. We just want to grab the employee ID and their first name and the last name who were born after the 1969. So from employee we have where. Okay, and after that I want to give is birthday. Okay, birthday, and which is greater than or equal to 1970 dash 01 1970 dash 01 dash 01. Okay, and now I am going to click here and run this program. So now let's run this program. Okay, so it's saying that unknown column birthday. Okay, so here what happened, we don't have any column birthday in the employee table, so let's keep is DOB. So now if I click here and run this program, and okay, so now we have is we are getting all of the employees. Okay, so no, everyone is not born after 19. Okay, let's check here itself. Some of them are born after before 1969, 64, they are 1969, 1971, 1973. So I think we are getting the error. So now I will be closing this one, clearing all of this one. Okay, and now what I want to do is find all of the employees who are working in the branch 2. Okay, so right for that I have a code, I have a block of code that we can give here. So Ctrl C, and then I'm going to paste here that code. So instead of sex we have is gender. So now select from employee where branch ID is equal to 2 and gender is equal to gender is F. So now if I click here and run this program, so as you can see here we are getting employee ID, the first name, the last name. So we have one person who is working in the, who is an employee, and she is working in the branch ID of 2 in the cyber security branch, and she is a female. So that's what I want to show. So there are many queries, there are a lot of things that we can do in SQL. And now what I want to do is I want to show one more thing, that is find all of the employees who are male, who are female and born after the 1916 or who makeover. But after 1971 we are getting some, we are not getting the results properly. We are getting the persons who are born in 1961, we are getting all of this. Okay, so for that I will not be giving this. Okay, and now I want to show one more thing, that is find all of the employees who are born in between 1970 and 75. Control A and delete this one. Okay, and now select, okay, select asterisk from, select asterisk from employee. After that we have to give condition, because find out the employees who are born between 1970 and 75. I want to do that. So where birth DOB, okay, DOB between 1970 70 dash 01 dash 01. Okay, and we have is and 1975 dash 01 dash 01. So I have done this. I know that it's not going to work, but the thing here I want to show is that the word between, in this case we can use between. Like for example, if I want to show the persons who was born between 1970 to 1975, then we can use this word between. Okay, I'm going to run this one and let's see that it's going to work or not. Okay, let's check. So we have employee ID, the first name, 1971. Okay, which means that it has been worked. I think here the problem is that we have given them in the colons, right? Not colons, what we say, quotation marks, right? I think that's why it's coming. So now what I will do is I will do for the find all of the employee IDs and the names were born after 1969. So I am going to select this one, copy that code, and I have this pasted. So select employee ID, and then I have written this code, right? So why are there mistakes? First name, then we have is the last name, the last name. Okay, after that we have from employee, and stop this DOB, and I think I have to give this in the semicolon, not colon, quotation marks. Okay, so now let's click here and select this one, I want to, okay, as you can see here, there are 4 persons who are born after 1971. So here the problem is that we were not giving the quotation marks. So the problem is with the quotation marks, as I know now. Okay, so this is also working. And now the final thing I want to show is that I want to find all of the employees named Michael, then Steve Jobs, then Priti Agrawal. Like we have some names, Edward James, we have Harry Potter, some names. Okay, so delete this one, and now I will be giving is select asterisk. After that I will be giving is from employee. So asterisk from employee, then we have is where, then I will be giving is first name, and then in. So here I am giving that select asterisk from employee, but I want to get the information about where first name in. So here what I am saying is I am giving the I am saying that I want to grab all of the things from the employee table, but where first, okay, we have this error, but where first name, the first name I want to guess is Michael. So not here Michael, I should give here the brackets MIC. Okay, so now I want to show is Michael. We were first name in Michael. After that I want to print is Edward James. We have, and we have some more names like Steve Jobs, Harry. Okay, and I have to give it is Harry. So now if I run this program, not this one, okay, now I think it will be going to work. So now I will be clicking here and run this program. So we are getting the persons, so we are getting this Michael, Edward James, we are getting all the information about that 4 persons only. Okay, so anyhow guys, that's all for this video, and that's all for these basic queries. So there's lot of stuff that we can do in SQL. So anyhow guys, that's all for this video, and this code will be given in the description below. And thank you for watching, and thank you, bye bye.